Michael. Really appreciate it. And, it's interesting. I think Michael talked there briefly, I think, about Al-Qaeda. And one of the questions that's come up over the past 24 hours is because this gentleman in Colorado has gone viral. This has been viewed now millions of times. And now we have a response from the Denver PD this afternoon, about an hour ago, responding to this video. And there's like a little shaky response here from the Denver PD. Like, what exactly is going on here? So listen to what he had to say about what's happening in Colorado.
So I just had a conversation with a Denver police officer at the airport, and we were talking about the crime that's going on, not only in Denver, but our country. And he says, "They will not tell you this. I'm not even supposed to talk about this, but I don't care anymore. We've arrested, the Denver police in Denver has arrested over 50 Al-Qaeda members in the last 2 months. 50. Okay, so with that said, we started talking about everything else. And we started talking about where the budget's going and how they don't have enough police cars. They're going to be putting them on foot. We started talking about all the migrants that have been coming over the border and how they're cutting the police budget in all major cities, including Denver. And then we started talking about how there's sleeper cells all over Colorado. He's talking about South Americans. He's talking about people from Central America. He's talking about people from China. He's talking about people from the Middle East, all over. And he says the police know this, the state police and the local police, and they're not allowed to do a damn thing about it.
So now this afternoon, we have a response from the Denver PD. They came out and said, there's this video about, 50 Al-Qaeda members, and they just said it's not true. Now, a lot of people are responding saying, well, what part of it's not true? And they linked to, and the Denver PD then linked to 2 arrests and 2 cases right now that the feds are handling as it relates to material support for ISIS in Denver. And so they're not dismissing, they didn't dismiss the other big piece of the video, of course, which is all about these sleeper cells and that the fact that the police are being told you can't do anything about it and you're being told sort of hands off about it. So what part of it, like you're just denying the 50 number? That's easy to say. It could be 48. It could be 50. You'd be like, 30. You'd be like, no, that's not true.
Could be 51.
Well, what part of it's not true?
Well, and it is possible that it's like a loophole of like that. Well, we took them into custody, but they didn't arrest them. So that's technically not 50. You know what I mean? Like it could be something like that.
Right. A technicality. So is this police officer lying to this guy? Is this guy lying? But they did come out and publish, of course, those other material support for ISIS cases that the feds are dealing with in Colorado. So there is that, and they came across the U.S. border. So, okay, maybe we don't have the number correct. We'll find out from the Denver PD as people start. Hopefully, the Denver press, the Denver newspapers, and the Denver media will do their homework and really dig into this more deeply and try to get answers on this. So